Welcome everyone. We are back with our tutorial number 7, that is Python Fundamentals Operators Part 1. This video comprises of operators which help us to design the code where we can perform computations to get mathematical result, understand how to create conditions based on relation between two entities, combine multiple conditions with logic, and finally see the assignments of value to the variable with different forms of expression. Before starting with our tutorial, if you are new to our channel, please subscribe, and those who have already subscribed, please hit the like and share button. In our last tutorial, we have explained the Python character set, tokens with keywords, identifier, and literals. We have given the reference in the I button to the last tutorial. Now we are moving ahead with operators. Operators always helps us to perform operations. The operators acts upon operands. Operands are the value on which operator perform actions. Consider this expression: 4 plus 5 is equal to 9. So plus is an operator where we are performing operation on number 4 and number 5. Those are the operands. So 4 is getting added to 5, and plus operator help us to produce the result as 9. In Python, there are many operators categorized in 7 categories. Here we are covering arithmetic operator, relational operator, logical operator, and assignment operator. Remaining 3 we will be taking up them in next tutorial. So let's begin. Arithmetic operators helps us to perform arithmetic operations on operand. So here are the list of arithmetic operators which we will be seeing live on the Python shell. So in the list, we have seen addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulo, exponent, and floor division. So we'll be looking at them one by one. So addition operator always add the two values. So if you see, you will get the result of 5 plus 5 as 10. So we'll be using two variable where we are assigning the value as 5 and b is equal to 3. Now we'll perform all arithmetic operation on these two variables. So when we do a plus b, we'll get the addition of the value of a variable and the value of b variable, that is 5 plus 3 is equal to 8. Similarly, when we do a minus b, you will get the value of both as a subtraction. You can also get the negative result based on b minus a. So it is like addition, the greater one will have the sign of the greater variable will be applied to the result. Then we have multiplication. So a into b will give you 15, 5 into 3. And next in the list was division operator where a divide b. So here, whenever we divide, we get quotient as an answer to this expression. So this is the value which we get. There is one more operator known as a percentage b. Here I refer this operator as percentage, but it is not. It is the modulo operator. When we use modulo operator divides the values of a and b and give remainder as an answer. So in the above expression, when we use a division b, it gives us quotient as an answer. So here we will get remainder as an answer when we use modulo operator. So this is not the percentage sign, it is a modulo operator in Python. So you got 2 as an answer. Then we have got exponent operator where it is double star. When you do this, you get 5 raised to 3. So this will be 125. So like if you want to do squaring of a number, so like a star star 2, this will square the 5. So it will give you 25. So 5 square. And last in the list was floor division. So what does that mean? So it is the value which will be given by the division operator, but it is going to round the answer. So you can see, so when we divided a by b, we got 1.6666 and so on. But when you divide with floor division, it gives you the rounding of that value. So it always truncate the decimal part of the question what we get. Now we will go ahead with the relation operator. Relational operators helps us to compare the values on the either side of the operator. And it also helps us to create relation between two entities. And this helps us to form the basis of creating conditions in the program. So here are the list of operators which comes under relational operator. We will also see their execution on the Python shell. One more thing in relational operator, we always get answer as a Boolean value. So there were equal to, not equal to, less than or equal to, greater than and greater than equal to. So we'll see one by one. If suppose I have got two variables, a is equal to 7 and b is equal to 9. Now if we want to check the relational operator, so first one was a equal to b. So this expression resemble that we are checking the value of left hand side variable with the value of right hand side variable. So if a value is equal to b value, then it will give us true. Otherwise, it will give us false. So in this case, we have got a as 7 and b as 9. So we will never get true for this expression. But if we write a is equal to 7, we'll get the value of this expression as true. Similarly, there is a not equal to operator. So a is not equal to b. Here we will get true as an answer because the value of a variable is 7 and the value of b variable is 9, and 7 and 9 are never equal. So we get true. But if we say b is not equal to b, so it will gives us false because b is the value with the variable 9 and we are comparing b with b. So 9 is equal to 9. Then we have got less than operator, that is we are checking a less than b. So this is true because 7 is less than 9. And if we check a is less than 19, so we get true. But if we check 2 is less than 1, so we got false because 2 is greater than 1. Now we have got less than equal. So here also a is less than equal to b. So what we are expecting true because always 7 is less than B. Here it checks like first operator fails, then it checks for second operator. So A is less than, if A is not less than, then it would have gone for checking the equal operator. If we say 12 is less than or equal to B. So this will always gives us false because it is neither less than nor equal. But if we say 9 is less than equal to B, this will gives us true because 9 is not less than 9, but 9 is equal to 9. Then we have got greater than sign. So if we say A greater than B, we get false because 7 is not greater than 9. But if you write 9 greater than A, you will get true. Similarly, we have got A is greater than equal to B. Again, we will get false because 7 is neither greater than 9 nor equal to B. So this was all about relational operator. Now you remember I was saying this helps us to form the basis of creation of conditions. So if we are going to write further programs based on condition checking, so this all will going to be used as the conditions. And based on the conditions where result that is either true or false, we will take some action. So we have completed this. Another operator in the list is logical operator. So now logical operators is like conjunctions in English. They helps us to combine two or more statements. So similarly, when we are working in program and when we are using logical operators, they are going to help us to combine different conditions and provide cumulative result of that. So there are and, or, and not operator. These are the three logical operator which we have. But before checking them on Python shell, there are some more things that we should know. The formation of and, or, and not. So we'll move ahead and we will check the working of logical and, logical or, and logical not. So we need to see how the logical and operator reacts with the different conditions. So here we are considering a truth table of the values provided in the list of P, Q and P and Q. So whenever we have got the result from P condition and Q condition like true and true, and there is a P with logical AND operator Q, the final answer will be true. Similarly, when we have got one result as true and another result as false, the answer will be false. Then third also, if we have got false for first result and true for second result, the final answer will be false. And last, when we got both the false result and when we combine both the false result with the help of AND operator, we always get false. So similarly, we will go for working of logical OR, where we have got set of value results of P and set of results of Q, and we are combining them with the help of P or Q. So when we see the result of P is true and the result of Q is true, then when we combine them with the OR operator, we get true. So here in the next case, the P result is true and Q result is false. Then we are combining them with the OR operator, we get true as the answer. But in the earlier case of AND operator, we saw that when there is one, either of the values are false or true, then it will give you false. But in our case, if we get either of the value as true or false, we get the result true. So finally, when both the value of P and Q is false and we are performing OR operator on the result of Q and P, we get false. Hope this is clear. This is known as truth table for working with logical and logical OR. And finally, we got logical NOT, where it is just one answer. Like if we have got true, not of true is always false. And if we got false, the not of false is always true. So we'll see logical operator on Python shell. So consider this example. A is greater than, first of all, we have to assign the value of A and the value of B. So we are writing our first condition with the logical AND. So we are writing A is greater than 6 and B is less than 5. So here, if you see, A is 3. So here, if you see, the value of A is 3 and the value of B is 6. And we have written the condition as A is greater than 6. So this will gives us false because the value of A is 3, it is less than 6. And we have written the condition B is less than 5, where the value of B is 6, so it is also not less. So both the value of condition is false. So when both are used in with the AND operator, the final answer will be false. Okay, we'll check individually. A is greater than 6, false. B is less than 5, again false. We'll check for the right true value. A is less than 4. This is true. And B is greater than 4. So both are true. So we get true as an answer. So look, A is less than 4, true. B is greater than 4, true. So when two true values are combined with AND operator, it will always gives us true. But in case if any one is false, the final result will be false. So we'll check that. So A is greater than 6 and we see B is greater than 4. So here one value is true and one value is false. Now we will check for OR operator. So again we'll write A is equal to 7, B is equal to 9. Now we check A is less than 7 or B is greater than 9. So now both are false. So we get false as an answer. So if we would have written A less than equal to 7, then one value will be true. So we'll check that. But first we'll check individual ones. A is less than 7, false. B is greater than 9, false. Now we will make a true and false combination because we know in OR operator, if any one condition become true, all values will be true. So A is less than equal to 7 or B is less than 9. So here one value is true and another value is false. But when we are combining them with OR operator, it will give us true. So A is less than equal to 7. Mhm. So we get true, and B is less than 9. We get false. Okay. Now we will look for not operator. So here we just need one value as A is equal to true and B is equal to false. Now if we say not of A, so it gives false because A is true. And if we say not of B, it will gives us true because B was false. So this was all about logical operator. Hope you have understood this. And last operator for this video is assignment operator. So whenever we are using a value to the variable, it is done using assignment operator. So consider this example. So here we have got left hand side and right hand side, where x is on the left hand side, that is the variable, and the value 5 is on right hand side. So whenever we write an expression like x is equal to 5, so the value 5 is given to the variable x. There are various other operators also in assignment operator which are known as shorthand operator. So we can understand with an example like x plus equal to 5. Now if you see, there are 4 tokens, like we have seen the tokens in earlier lecture. So x plus equal and 5, all are 4. So here it is a shorthand expression written over here, like x, the full form of this is x is equal to x plus 5. So here, instead of taking 3 variables like c is equal to a plus b, here we are just taking the value of x and adding it to the value on the left side. So if we see this x is equal to x plus 5, so here the earlier value of x is going to be used and it is going to be added with the value 5, and the final answer will going to be stored in the variable x again. So you can have example like this, x plus equal to y. This is a shorthand expression where the full form is like this, x is equal to x plus y. So little bit complex structure over here, z into equal y divided by 2. So the full form of this is z is equal to z into then y plus y divided by 2. Similarly, a floor division is equal to 2 plus b exponent of 2. So here a is equal to a divide floor divide and 2 plus b exponent of 2. So we have completed all 4 operator which we have told in start that we are going to cover up in this tutorial. We'll give a quick recap. Like we have started with operators, then in the operators we have seen the categories of operator. Out of that 7 categories, we have taken first 4 in this video. So first one was arithmetic operator. Arithmetic operator helps us to perform arithmetic or mathematical calculations on numbers. In those operators, we have got addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulo, exponent, and floor division. Then we have move ahead with the relational operators, where we found that how to create relations between two entities like two numbers, and those relations helps us to form the conditions which is going to be used in further construct of coding. Then we have come ahead to logical operators, where we have seen how to combine multiple conditions which we have formed using relational operator. So in those operator we have seen and, or, and not, and all in all we have seen the assignment operator. So we have been working with assignment operators since starting of the tutorials. Like many examples are based on assignments only. So those assignment operators are like helps us to assign the values to the variable. Then we have look ahead with the new operator, that is shorthand operator. So those shorthand operators are like short forms, and they have been in their expanded form with some meaning. Like x plus equal to 5 is the shorthand form, and when you have expanded it, it becomes x is equal to x plus 5. So guys, you can do one thing, that whatever examples are given on this screen, we have not performed them on the shell. So take up an assignment and try to assign two variables like here x and y, and write this expression and see the value in the both form, shorthand and full full expression form on the Python shell. Similarly for this expression and this expression also. And you can do one thing, you can share the screenshot of these outputs in our comments. We will be bringing bitwise operator, identity operator, and membership operator in our next tutorial. Thank you for watching with us. Stay tuned for more videos. Do like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos.